Hey you guys, welcome back to Mayfield Ranch. I'm Katie and today I'm out here with my mom, Cheryl. We're in her backyard and we're going to put together some green stalks. And we also might do some other cool stuff out here. Ready to get started? So let me show you guys my mom's backyard. It's kind of nice. She's got mostly flowers, things like that, plants, and some little statues. So she's definitely got a green thumb, but she doesn't have any veggies growing out here. So we wanted to get her something where she can get the veggies that she likes to eat. We got our green stalk. It's in the box here. We're going to open this up and show you what we got. We got two different green stalks. So let me show you the potting mix. This is what we bought. I got 7 bags of potting mix. And I'll show you, they're 2 cubic feet each in size. So this is what we bought. They're about $15 a piece. So if you guys, we got 2 green stalks. So we'll show you how we put those together and fill them up. We'll see if we have any dirt left over, but that'll give you an idea of what you're gonna need. Okay, so we're gonna get this thing opened up and see what we got. Green stalks. We got the stone color. We got 2. We got the regular one and we got the leaf. So we'll show you what they both look like. So at first glance, these are really well made. I think they're definitely worth the money. They came with super clear instructions. I got all the parts and even some of the extra add-ons. Everything came that I ordered. So we got everything taken out of the box and just taking a look at what we got. I bought the 2 bases with the wheels. And so the wheels came in these 2 little packages. Then all these inserts or trays, I guess, that you put in, that all came in. And there's a clear instruction packet. Okay, guys, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to read the instructions. It's not typically what I do, but it's what we're gonna do today. We open up the instructions. It comes with this little pamphlet and it shows you what grows well in each type of green stalk. So that's kind of cool. So I'll show you guys that in case you're interested in getting one. And then if you open it up all the way, it shows you the step-by-step instructions on how to put together. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's check out what we're gonna do first. Okay, so the instructions say fill and plant. So fill it each one up with dirt and plant your seedlings or your starts. So we're already gonna deviate from this plan because we're gonna put it all together and then I'm gonna put some seeds in it. So I don't know, maybe do as the instructions say, not as I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do and how it's gonna work. Number 2, stack them all up and it shows you how to put the tray in there that it comes with. Number 3 is going to be water once we get it all set up, and then we'll just enjoy watching it grow. So hang out with us and we'll see how we get this thing put together. Okay, you guys, what we're going to do is we're going to put the wheels into the base, and it says to alternate the locking wheel with the non-locking wheel, so you can differentiate between the wheels by this little tab here, this little locking tab. So we're going to alternate the wheels. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I'm just pushing in with firm pressure to put the wheels in. They slide right in, so that's working. Okay, we got all the wheels put in. So we're going to flip it over. Looks like I did okay. They're not falling apart. So we're going to flip it over and put one of the bases on. So we'll try to just set it in here and line it up. Got it. First one. there's a little spot right here where you can hook this drainage hose on. So we're gonna go ahead, see if we can get that hooked on there. And what this is gonna do is it's just gonna divert the water away. So in our case, I'll show you, we have it on little pavers is where we're gonna put it. It'll just divert the water away to the grass. So we're gonna put this on there. So I wanted to give you kind of a better view on this one. We slide this tube on and to divert the water so it's fully secure. It's over 1 inch onto that. So it should work good.
Pro tip. This is what I've always done. I always cover the holes in the pot, so when I water, I don't have all the dirt rolling out of the pot. Let's do this one. I'm just using coffee filters because I'm just using coffee filters today so the water can run through easy, but then the dirt won't, I hope. This is just what I always do when I'm planting. I think it will help keep dirt in its place. Hopefully this is going to work. These are fitting the pots pretty good where the holes are in here. We'll just pour the dirt in over the filters then.
So one thing to keep in mind as you're filling these up, the instructions tell you fill the dirt all the way to the top. Be sure to do that because I had to go add more in after I stacked it. Okay, we were still working on this at 5 o'clock and these dogs can tell time. It is their dinner time, so it's time for Wally to get in and watch his favorite little show and eat his dinner. Okay, so dogs are all fed. It's time to get back to work. So just a reminder, do top all those off with dirt before you stack them. Just make sure they're completely full. Okay, so we stacked all of these on. And the only thing I would say to note is just there's kind of little clips here, if you can see, that hook onto the other one. Just as you're putting them on, just make sure they all click in and that it's nice and stable. So this is kind of tall. We were worried about tipping over, but I'm pushing it pretty good here. And it's pretty stable, so it looks pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna put the last water reservoir just on the very top. So I'm gonna put that in, kind of spin it. It has these little tabs that you line up with the pockets. So it gets in, it's nice and stable. So my mom was a little bit worried about the dogs maybe running into it, but I'm pushing it. I don't have the wheels locked or anything yet. I'm really giving it a good push. And it's pretty stable, it's pretty sturdy. So I think it's gonna do okay. And it's right here off her patio. So if we're gonna have a really big storm, she can just wheel it in so it's a little bit more protected. So let's go see what we want to plant in here. Okay, so a couple things I want to show you guys. We did this on the patio, so you can see there's potting soil left over on the patio. We wanted to be under the shade when we were putting this together. It's almost 100 degrees out here. So we wanted to be in the shade. We did it. We can hose this off. If you are doing this like on a deck or a patio, you might want to consider, like for instance, we could have filled them out there in the grass and then stacked them up, and then that way we wouldn't have had to hose off the patio. So if you're on like a raised foundation or a deck where you don't want to get it dirty, just keep that in mind. Now we do have 2 bags of potting soil left and a little bit in that one. So I might have purchased a little bit too much. I definitely knew I purchased 1 extra bag because I've never found myself in a situation where I had enough potting soil. And I didn't quite fill them all the way to the top. We can come back and just put a little bit more in. I figure after we water that we're gonna need to put a little bit more soil in. So let's go get some seeds. Okay guys, like I mentioned, I had to go back and fill up all of these and top them off, which ended up using another almost bag and a half. So we had 1 extra bag, and just do that from the beginning. It'll be so much easier. What we've got pulled out, and we're gonna try. Now some of this is definitely gonna be an experiment. So we're gonna try to put some beets, some peas from kohlrabi. We've got some kale, some Swiss chard, and some Brussels sprouts. So we'll probably put those on the top layer and just see how they do. I know those take a little more space, so we'll just see what happens. We have a few different lettuces, some spinach. Okay, we got a helicopter over here too. But so we've got radishes, we've got some turnips. I'm gonna put some beans in. I don't know if we're gonna get anything, but we're doing a few experiments here. Some broccoli, some cabbage, that will also go on top. We'll just see how that goes. Some bok choy, cauliflower, and carrot. So we'll see how we do with this. And I also want to plant some onions. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Yep. So my mom's going to put some water in there just in the top. So we'll start getting some moisture down through all those layers. So we're going to do that with both of these green stalks before we plant them.
Okay, I started in the third one, so these are empty.
Okay. These are not empty. I planted this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you guys, my mom and I got all the seeds planted here. Comedy ensued. I would recommend, if you have some small little labels, go ahead and put that in if you're going to put seeds in. There's so many little pockets here, it gets confusing. Who knows what we put where, or, you know, if we missed a couple or maybe double planted some. Anyways, we'll find out together as I give you guys updates on this GreenStalk. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will definitely share with you how things continue over the next few weeks, how it grows for our fall garden. All right, see you guys next time.